Hello folks, and yes, we are back here on our little adventure of sound. Today we're going to focus on sound volume. So let's see where it leads us. Now first of all, what we're going to need to know after today is how do we measure sound and how can I compare different sounds. Always very important, our terminology. First, what we need to know for today is volume. How loud or how soft a sound is. So volume is all about loud or soft. And how do we do that? How do we measure that? For example, when I walk a distance, I can measure in meters, kilometers, and all of those. But when we talk about sound, our unit of measurement is decibels. Now, decibel is a unit we use to measure the volume of sound. To measure these decibels, we need a sound level meter, and that actually gives us the result in decibels to tell us how loud or how soft a sound is. When we have high decibels, that means it is a loud sound. When we have low decibels, it means we have a soft sound. Now, it's game time. Yes, guys, you have 5 pictures in front of you guys with a different sound, different loudness, different softness, different volume of sound. So can you order them from me from soft to loud? I'm only going to give you guys 20 seconds. Time is ticking. What do you think? Which one is soft? Which one is loud? Which one is the softest? Which one is the loudest? Let's have a look. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. What do you guys think? Is it A, C, D, what? B or D, A? I don't know. Oh, and stop, guys. Time's up. Yes. So let's have a look at the answers. Okay, the softer sound is your heartbeat. And then D, a whisper, is a little bit louder. And then E is the barking dog. And B is a jackhammer. And C, the loudest one of them all, is the aeroplane. It is extremely loud when you close to them. So you will see people wearing ear defenders for actually making the sound softer for their ears. But that is something secret for 4.6. Have a look out for that, guys. It is experiment time. Activity 4.5, guys, is what you guys gonna need. You're gonna need a good ear, or if optional, a sound level meter. Unfortunately, I do not have a sound level meter with me, and my ears is not that good. So I actually went and do some research around what is the decibel of different things. Okay, what's the measurement? Now, what you guys are going to do is we are going to compare different sounds and order them according to their volume. And we're going to use, for example, the decibels measure of unit to actually compare them and make an informed decision. So always be 1 meter away from where the sound comes from. Why would we do that? Because we want to make sure the test is fair. So let's have a look, guys. So before we start, guys, let's have some fun this time. Let's make a prediction. We have 4 sounds: slamming a door, loud clapping of hands, shouting, and talking. So which one do you guys think will be the highest volume, and which one do you think will be the lowest volume? Think of it, give you a sec or two, and then we'll start. Okay, let's go. Now, guys, I do not like slamming doors, so I didn't do this experiment. Actually, I did some research and go find the answers to this. So now I'm gonna ask you guys, you have to guess, where will slamming a door be? I have a scale here from 20 to 120 decibels. Where do you think will the arrow stop? Let's have a look. Oh, 80 decibels. So that is quite loud. Okay, so when you slam a door, 80 decibels, that's the measure for slamming a door. The next one we have is loud clapping hands. So what do you think on my scale will it stop, and what will be the measurement in decibels? I'm going to give you 1, 2, and it is around about 113 decibels. Okay, now why do I say 113 decibels? Because that is actually the Guinness World Record of loudest clap. Okay, so that means by a New Zealand guy, he clapped his hands and the loudest was 113 decibels. I don't think everybody can do that, so we can say about 110, 105 decibels. That will be our loudest clapping hands. Now, let's have a look at the next one. Shouting. Where do you think it will be on the scale of my measurement? Okay, what do you think will be the decibels for that? So 1, and it is round about just above 80, 85. So it's actually louder than slamming a door. That is interesting. So we shouldn't shout. We shouldn't shout. Okay. The next one is talking. How many decibels do you think is the volume of talking? Okay, so where will it end on my scale? What will be the decibels? 1 and 2. That's only 60 decibels. Okay, so it is not that far away from actually slamming a door. It's 20 decibels difference. But talking, normal talking is about 60 decibels, and that is not too bad. Okay, so let's have a look quickly what we have learned today. So what was your prediction? Was your prediction correct? Let's see if you can remember. Let's order different sound volumes from the lowest volume to the highest volume. Okay, now lowest volume was talking. It was 60 decibels. Slamming a door, 80 decibels. Shouting, 85. Loud clapping hands, the Guinness World Record of 113 decibels. So that is my highest volume. So remember, volume talks about how loud, how soft, and we use decibels as a unit for the measurement of this sound volume. So why do we get different volumes? Why is there a soft sound and a loud sound? Why is that the reason? It's all about vibrations. If the object has small vibrations, then we can have a low sound. If it's going to have big vibrations, then we can have a higher volume, louder sound. So it all depends on the vibrations. Small vibrations, low volume. Big vibrations, high volume, and that will also influence when we use our sound level meter to get our decibel reading. Okay, so when we have a low volume, that means we're going to have a low decibel measurement, and when we have a high volume, it's going to mean we have a high decibel measurement. So it's all about the vibrations, small vibrations and big vibrations. Now let's see what you've learned today. Now, how do we measure sound? What is that equipment we call again to measure sound? We use a sound level meter. That is how we measure sound. And how can I compare different sounds? How do I know? How can I compare it? Because I have two sounds, but how can I compare it? Very important, guys. What is the unit of measurement? Yes, we can compare them by using the measurement on a sound level meter in decibels, because decibels is our unit for measurement for sound, and that is how we can compare different sounds. Guys, that is the end of my lesson. Again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you learn more, and I'm going to shout out my decibels on this side so you can't hear anything, and I say